Hey, what's up, guys? I'm an emotionally disturbed teenager who can't handle with his emotions like a normal person, so I need to take out my aggression on other people. But I just got done reading the Spark Notes version of the Communist Manifesto. Whew, thank God for this website. Oh no, I left my porn out! So I'm gonna take that teenage angst and anger and channel it at the fucking bourgeoisie! Or however you pronounce it. I don't speak German because my dad left me and my mom at a very young age.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Today we're gonna be bullying the bitch billionaire himself of Shark Tank, Mark Cuban! For those that don't know, Mark Cuban is a baby boomer piece of shit that's worth $4.1 billion. He's one of the few billionaires that Democrats for some reason like and think is cool. But in actuality, Mark Cuban is like any other billionaire. Evil. But not even a cool evil. Mark Cuban is a dork. So today we're gonna take Markie back to high school and push him up against the lockers. Give him a wedgie. And at the end of this video, we are going to fuck Mark Cuban's daughter. So I talked to my lawyers and they advised me against saying that about Mark Cuban's daughter. So let's get into the video!
I will never forget talking to Mark about, where are you going with this broadcast thing? And he goes, I'm going to the BBC, Billionaire Boys Club.
So our video today comes from Vanity Fair. If you don't know what Vanity Fair is, well, it was once an awful publication that has now switched to an even more awful YouTube channel. So the Vanity Fair YouTube channel has this web series called In a Day, where they take famous people and ask them the question, what do you do in a day? I'm guessing the idea of this is to give fans of the people they interview a little bit more of a glimpse into what they do on a regular day. Try to establish them as real people. Problem is, Mark Cuban isn't a real person. He's a reptile trapped in a plastic bag of a human skin. So let's take it the video where they ask Mark Cuban, what do you do in a day?
Hi, I'm Mark Cuban, and this is everything I do in a day. I usually get up about 6:30, give or take. First thing I do when I'm laying in bed still is I'll grab a phone and start going through my email.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Looking through your emails as your sheets are vigorously moving right around your crotch area. And all that we can hear from your phone is all those email sound effects like, harder! Just letting you know, those sex sounds that I was doing, that's from a gay porn. Because I'm, trying to insinuate that Mark Cuban is like, gay.
I'll have some decaf coffee and I'll eat my Alyssa's healthy cookies. And it's one of the companies that I invested in. And I invested in them because they make amazing cookies. I can eat a package of 8 and it's 360 calories.
Well, what a fucking asshole. Like fucking in the middle of this saying like, yo dog, let me tell you about this cookie brand that I fucking bought. Like even in this fucking interview, he's like wheeling and dealing, trying to sell it like a fucking snake oil salesman. Also, is this motherfucker telling me that he eats 8 fucking cookies right when he wakes up in the fucking morning?
Before I go to bed, I put on a pair of gym shorts and a tank top, and that's what I'm wearing when I get up in the morning.
I just love the idea that Mark Cuban is so white trash that he's walking through his, I'm sure, $1 million mansion with just a fucking tee and some fucking ugly ass jeans that are probably covered with cum and shit like that, because he's been wearing it since, he was in his fraternity at college and shit. And just like his wife looking at him in this fucking grotesque outfit and just having to come to the realization that I married this man for the money. I married this man for the money. I married this man for the money. Remember the money.
Now, if it's an important day, I'll put on a blue Mavs shirt. If it's not as important a day, maybe I'll put on like a green Mavs colored t-shirt.
You can choose to dress yourself in any way you ever could imagine. Like any outfit you want, you can get it tailor-made, custom to your fucking specifications with the amount of money you have. And your decision is like, oh man, I'll wear a fucking Maverick shirt.
I got to take my bright and shiny and smiling 15-year-old daughter and drop her off at school.
I just love that he is like describing her and it's clearly giving you the impersonation that his daughter hates him, which is totally fine. I get that. I would hate him too. He seems insufferable.
She's cool. She likes to listen to hip hop music. And so she knows I'm cool with listening to hip hop and like hip hop.
Cause he's cool. He likes the Kendrick Lamars and all the, the 2 Chainz. I love rap, dog.
She doesn't quite like it when I say, look, if you're gonna like hip hop, you have to own it, because I'll roll down the windows and if there's a good song, I'll just crank it up, and she like buries her head.
I've always been a believer that teens, if they're ever depressed, shouldn't kill themselves, because things can get better. But this is a message to Mark Cuban's daughter. If you ever feel like you should kill yourself because of the life that you were forcefully given when you came crawling out of the vagina that unfortunately had to feel Mark Cuban's thing invading it. If you ever feel like you need to kill yourself, it might not be a bad inclination to follow. I'm joking. She shouldn't kill herself. I'm just saying that her feelings of wanting to kill herself are justified.
More often than not, I'm on my phone. Now, it's not just one phone. Here's my Android Note 9.
No way!
Galaxy 9 Plus. iPhone.
Those like really cool moments in like rap videos where like the rappers are like showing you their cool cars or their cool shit that they have in their big ass mansion and shit like that. In all honesty, I will admit that, those videos are obviously vain and really propagandize a idea of capitalism that really should be fought against. But I can also be one to admit that I am just a dude, and when I see a cool car or cool shit, I'm like, yo dog, that's pretty chill. That's fucking awesome. But Mark Cuban is so lame that he's literally doing that kind of style of presentation, but he's showing you his phones. I'm a tech guy, I'm a geek.
I get 700 emails a day.
What? 700? That's more than I can count! Mark is such a fucking maverick, dude. That's why he bought the Mavericks, man. Cause he's a fucking legend, dude. He answers 700 emails a day.
And so, nothing important. Just my general manager at the Mavs asking if we want to make this trade. But no, I don't.
Oh, God, what a cringy thing. Oh, sorry, I gotta call me. Oh, hey, baby. Yeah, how you doing? Oh, yeah, that pussy real wet for me? All right, well, I'll make it a video. I'll send you a dick pic in a few minutes, okay? Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit. Sorry, guys, that was my mom. Anyways, yeah, that was really cringy. That was stupid.
About 3:30, I'll go down to our arena, because one of the dreams that came true in owning the Dallas Mavericks is I get to go out on the court and just get up shots. And what's even better, the rims at the American Airlines Center where we play have a microphone on them that we use during the game. And so the guys know that when I walk in to start shooting, they turn on the microphone, and getting shots up and draining three-pointers and hearing the across all the loudspeakers on in the arena.
Like, he's literally playing Cowboys and Indians as a grown-ass adult. This man is using the money that he has accumulated over years of fucking people over so he can live his little dream of, I'm a big sports player, guys. Dad, are you actually proud of me yet? Oh, who cares? I made more money than you. Yeah, I'm a man who lives in a fucking fantasy world, and I'm allowed to because I made enough fucking money.
If there's no game, then I'll be back home, hopefully to be there for dinner. It's not like, hey, honey, I'm home. Usually everybody's running around.
Yeah, his wife's outside getting plowed by her yoga instructor. His daughter's at some other trust fund kid's daddy's mansion doing cocaine and meth. And Mark Cuban is cruising around bars getting plastered and fingering whoever asked him for a photo. That last bit's actually not a joke. That's actually something Mark Cuban did.
My daughters both play basketball, but my oldest daughter made it very clear that she will quit if I show up to any of our games because...
Just admit it. You're a whore. You whore yourself out online. You whore yourself out in front of your family and your friends. You're a whore, plain and simple.
Because.
Dad, did you rape one of my teammates again? So, okay, you guys just watched clips of all that video. Can you tell me, is there really anything that's different about you as a person and Mark Cuban, other than, you know, being someone who hasn't raped someone? This motherfucker in his own description has literally described a life where he gets dressed in his trashy white tee and cum-covered fucking shorts, answers a bunch of emails, and then he goes out to his little stadium where he gets to play I'm a real sports hero, Dad. Billionaires and really all rich people always want to push this narrative down your throat, that they are rich because of some innate ability that the rest of you fuckers lack. They're more intelligent, they're more driven, they deserve the excess amounts of wealth because they're the only people who have the ability and the mind to make that amount of money matter and do good things with it. In all actuality, these billionaires aren't so different from me and you. The only difference was that they were willing enough to stab people in the back in order to get to the top of this human hierarchy of a mosh pit that we call society. We're done with bullying Mark Cuban today. This was just a short video to fucking get some licks out on that fucking cunt. If you have any recommendations of other billionaires or rich people you want me to bully, give me some links, give me some names, and we might be back here punching them again. Keep fighting the good fight. Vote for Bernie Sanders, and always remember, we're totally screwed unless we have that American communist revolution with the spirit of Jeremy Corbyn guiding us along the way. I'm Static Scum, and have a lovely day.